Hello everyone, this is Wyatt with Pew Pew Tactical, and today we are conducting a field trip and reassembly of the Jericho 941. To begin, we're going to push the magazine release, remove the magazine from the firearm. Next, we're going to pull the slide to the rear and inspect that there are no live rounds in the chamber. To start the disassembly process, we're going to pull the slide to the rear until these two dots on the frame in the slide line up. With those two dots aligned, you're going to want to push on this takedown pin on the right side of the frame. If the takedown pin is tough to push, you may use the base of the magazine to get it started. Once that is pushed, the takedown lever will come out of the frame slightly and you will be able to completely pull it out. Once that is out, you can remove the slide from the firearm. Once the slide is removed, we're going to push forward on the recoil spring assembly and down to remove the recoil spring and guide rod from the slide. Next, we're going to remove the barrel by also pushing forward and bringing it down and out of the slide. To reassemble the firearm, we're going to reinsert the barrel into the slide and then push it to the rear until we hear it lock into place. Next, we're going to take the recoil spring and guide rod assembly with the open end of the spring facing forward, insert it into the channel underneath the barrel. You will then want to push forward on the recoil spring and guide rod assembly and push down until it is seated into this slot on the bottom of the barrel. Now that the slide is reassembled, you'll want to light up the rails on the slide with the slots on the frame. We're going to slide the entire assembly back onto the frame. We're going to once again pull the slide back slightly, lining up these two dots on the slide and the frame. Once those are aligned, we can take the takedown lever, slide stop, and reinsert it into the firearm. You may need to move the slide back and forth slightly and push down a little bit hard, and then this should seat back in. Now that the gun is reassembled, we're going to check the trigger for function. With the trigger held to the rear, we're going to rack the slide and check for trigger reset. The trigger reset is fine. The last thing we'll want to do to check function is to insert the magazine, pull the slide to the rear to check for last round hold open. This gun is functioning fine. This has been the field strip and reassembly of the Jericho 941. For more information on guns like these, head on over to pewpewtactical.com, your definitive source for gear, guides, gun reviews, and all things that go bang.